Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Kari and today I'm doing my mid-year book freakout tag. This is going up a little bit later than everybody else's because it's been busy. I moved into my place, I got all my books up, which is glorious, and then I had a friend visit me, social distance and all that fun stuff, and life has just sort of blah. But that said, I am getting this video out because I enjoy doing this video every year. It's just really fun. As of today, which is July something, 12th, it's the 12th. I'm not a dates person unless they're historical and specifically about Elizabeth I, then I care. Anyway, as of July 12th, which is when I'm filming this, I have read 138 books. COVID, basically, with the exception of January and February, which is when I read like 22 and 24 books in a month, and I don't really know how I did that, but I did, so here we are. I did up my challenge to 150 books this year because I thought, you know, we'll see, I still had 6 months when I did it, so the fuck not. And here we are. Let's get into this. Number 1, what is the best book you've read in 2020? Hands down, Wicked As You Wish by Rin Pecco. Amazing. I went and bought the rest of Rin Pecco's works that I didn't have, namely the Bone Witch trilogy, after reading about half of Wicked As You Wish. I don't have it right now because I've lent it out. I know, shocking. I also don't lend out my books. But, amazing. So good. It is an alternate history Snow Queen retelling. It is fantastic. It incorporates all sorts of worldly mythologies and I love it. Best sequel is over here. And that is Girls of Storm and Shadow by Natasha Nunn. Loved this book. I loved how it dealt with the PTSD from the first book and how it handled the relationship between the two main characters. I just thought it was beautifully done, heart-wrenching, and also fantastic. Number 3, new release you want to read but haven't yet. There's honestly a whole bunch of them, but for this one we're going to go with Gods of Jade and Shadow by Silvia Moreno Garcia, which is Mayan mythology. So the, I guess, tagline is, or the first line, is a young woman and a Mayan death god embark on a life-changing journey in this one-of-a-kind fairy tale inspired by Mexican folklore. That just sounds pretty good. This one came out, I want to say in May, I could be wrong. May was July, July is May, January was 10 years long, so I don't know. But I'm 90% sure it came out sometime this year, so I'm going to count it as new. Number 4, most anticipated release, definitely Deadly Education by Naomi Novik. This is a magical school setting for adults. I mean, it's an adult genre, but it's magical school. It sounds so amazing, and I love Naomi Novik as an author. She is fantastic. Number 5, biggest disappointment. It goes between, I guess, 2 really. One of which is Life of Pi, because the hype around that was so phenomenal. 3 then. And it just, I thought it was stupid. Or The Help. Again, hype was huge. It focuses on the white people's lives, and I don't care about the white people's lives. Do you know how much history surrounds white people? All of it for the last 500 years, and I don't care. Or Interview with a Vampire by Anne Rice, which was also just kind of a meh book. I expected it to be really good because, again, there's a lot of hype around it. People really loved it when it came out. Turns out it's shit. Number 6, biggest surprise, this definitely has to be Damsel by Alana K. Arnold, which again, have lent out. The ending of this one, just, I still don't know what to think about it, but I did a full review on this one, so if you want to check that out, I'll link it. Number 7, favorite new author, Rin Pecco. Hands down, Wicked As You Wish converted me, and I didn't even know I needed to be converted, so Rin Pecco. Number 8, fictional crush, don't have one. Number 9, newest favorite character, I think it's gotta be Heb Jones. Hebby Jones? Again, Greek name, I haven't looked up how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. From the Tortoise, the Tower, the something. Beefeater at the Tower, also known as a yeoman warder, and his wife, they live there, they have a 100-year-old tortoise. Penguins go missing when they try to open up the menagerie at the tower. They get giraffes that they weren't meant to have, and so everything kind of just goes. Heb Jones is so just sort of dry and down to earth and realistic, but also super whimsical and just awesome. Thought she was fantastic. Number 10, book that made you cry. Definitely Today We Go Home by Kelly Estes. I also adored this book. It was probably a close call between this one and Wicked As You Wish, as of right now, for my best books. So they will definitely both be my best books of 2020 list at the end of the year. This is a story that follows two young women who are in the military in the US. One of them disguises herself as a boy and fights in the Civil War. And one of them is a woman who is in modern times, so she can actually legally enlist. And she does so and then comes back and is dealing with PTSD. So the woman from nowadays finds the Civil War woman's diary and starts reading it. And you get to follow these two women as they both have to figure out the not so great pathways of the military and face the sexism and God knows what else of everything within our military system. I loved this book, but it definitely made me cry at the end. Number 11, book that made you happy. Sex and the Sea, honestly, by Mara somebody. There will be a picture on the screen. This was a nonfiction, but it was so informational and cute and easy to read and just fantastic that it was a really uplifting book, which maybe sounds a little bit strange because I'm reading about octopi having sex, or blue whales, or horseshoe crabs was one of them. I think mussels was another. So many different species, and it was just really fun. It was very tongue-in-cheek and I loved it. Number 12, most beautiful cover so far. Hands down, that has to be Mirage by Samaya Daud. This, I posted on Instagram about this as well because this one just made me gasp when I saw it. It is stunning. I love the vividness of the colors and the shading and the shadow. It is just, the detail is phenomenal. This one is about Amani, who dreams of what life was like before the occupation. She also wants to change the world. So at her coming of age ceremony, she is kidnapped by the Empire's regime and taken to the royal palace. Oh yeah. Where she is forced into being a body double for the very cruel princess, because everybody wants to kill her because, you know, she's a bitch. So she becomes a body double for her and ends up Princess Rebel Spy, as it says here. It sounds fantastic. And number 13 is what books do you want to read by the end of the year? Oh, as many as I can, honestly. I know that I can't read all of them, but I am trying to read as many as I can. I would like to get through several series that I haven't gotten through so far. So there's a series by Margaret Irwin about Elizabeth. There's a series about the Taj Mahal and the family that built it. There's the Winner's Curse, or the Winner's Crime series. I would like to finish my reread of Throne of Glass. I would like to get through all of the Mercedes Lackey books I haven't finished yet. I would like to read The Lost Queen. I would like to do a whole bunch of rereads, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we'll see where I get with all of this, but all of them. So that's all I got for my mid-year book freakout tag. There was less freaking out than I thought there would be. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of freaking out, but I mostly freak out on the inside because that's just kind of what I do. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video. Bye.